Hey guys, MonsterMatt here, and oh wait, hang on. Since I've done this, where am I? There I am. Hey guys, MonsterMatt here. Welcome to a Matt Wants to Battle / update video. Been a little while since I've done something like this, so forgive me if I'm a little bit rusty. As you can see, I'm decked up for Christmas, which I'm a little bit late for. But there was an ARK birthday suit, but that would be a problem because, yeah. So, here we are, and the next best thing, all decked for a holiday, on our great flying destruction machine, because why not? You may as well cruise around in style. But yeah, I was tagged by Neckpunch, a friend of mine, here on YouTube, and who I've got to talk to outside of it as well, in a Wants to Battle video. I figured we may as well cruise around in style a bit while I answer it, because honestly, I didn't have any Super Pokemon-related footage to use, so we'll just cruise around in Dragon mode here on ARK, which is a game I will be playing this Friday for my own birthday stream. Again, this is kind of a combination update video, so I kind of figured I'd mention it there. And anyway, but for the Wants to Battle thing, the first item is which video was I most proud of making, or looking forward to making the most next year. Sorry, most proud of making this year, or looking forward to making next year. So, for this year, honestly, it's been an amazing year overall. I really have nothing bad to say about it at all. Had a lot of great streams, had a lot of fun with a lot of our members of our Monstrous community. It's been a lot of fun, been a lot of cool stuff. The one that kind of stands out in my mind the most, which is sort of ironic to me, and you guys have heard me grumble about this before, has been the Hello Neighbor stream, because I did not enjoy that game very much, but because of all of you guys, I had a lot of fun with it. You know, it was the one where I played the whole game, well, the whole story mode of that game, for 9 hours straight just to get it done, so I would never have to look at it again. We met a bunch of members of our community who, you know, and a few of them actually, you know, who joined on that stream are still here today, which is pretty cool. Just had a great time, just having them be there to help support me. You know what I mean? So even though I didn't enjoy the game that much, it really kind of stuck with me as a game that I, you know, really enjoyed playing because of the, you know, because of all of you, all the members of our community, which was super awesome. Point 2, I got my little notepad here. Point 2, advice for someone that's just starting Poketubing. Well, I guess I'll go with YouTubing in general, because I'm not quite sure if I qualify as a Poketuber, considering I do more content than just Pokemon. But basically, my advice for someone just beginning YouTube is the same as it always is, and that's do it for yourself. You know, I mean, you can kind of, you know, waltz into this business and think, oh, I'm going to focus on subscribers and reaching people and all that. And I mean, it's definitely something if you want to grow, that is something you kind of have to keep in mind. Oh, hush, level up. You know, because I mean, obviously, you know, if you're on this platform, you know, you probably want to grow on some level. It might not be your main focus, but it is something that you want to do, and that's totally fine. But if you focus on those sub numbers and those view numbers all the time, and like, you know, to the exclusion of all else, you're gonna go nuts doing it. It's stressful. It makes you question every move you make, and like to a certain degree, you know, that's not a bad thing. You know, you want to make sure that you kind of, you know, do things that of course will get you noticed, yada yada yada. That's not a bad thing. But what I mean is that just do it for yourself, do it for fun, because if you focus only on those numbers, you will go nuts. Well, you know, just have a great time. Be social. You know, be sure to drop by on other streams and say hi. I mean, you know, because I mean, you know, it's kind of one of those no one person is an island situations where, you know, a lot of the time, a lot of people that will help you get started, you'll meet on other streams. And of course, I don't mean go there and spam your links or say, hey guys, I'm live streaming. Come watch me, because that's rude. And people will respond badly to that. But you know, just talk to people. You know, if you get to know them on streams, they'll probably invite you to their Discord, because most channels I know have those now. And from there, you can meet people. You can, you know, you can kind of network. You know, the healthy way. And that's kind of my big points for just, you know, just getting started on YouTube. Next point, number 3. What can my viewers what can my viewers expect from me next year? Well, more of this, more of me babbling, because that's not going away anytime soon. I do intend to get Let's Play content started up on the channel once again. of course, streams are the main focus as always, because it's tons of fun hanging out with Mateo to be there and hang out with all you guys. But I wouldn't mind doing some Let's Play content once again. I might do another Nuzlocke. I'm thinking of perhaps doing my first extreme Nuzlocke to see how I fare at that one. That could be kind of fun. I do want to do a few longer form games as well, maybe some RPGs and such that maybe people would find a bit boring on streams. So stay tuned for that. The first one I have planned actually may just be a classic from the SNES era, although I think I first played it on PlayStation. But I recently bought it on Steam as well, so if that gives you any kind of hint as to what game it might be, then stay tuned for that. It's not a Final Fantasy game, if that helps for a clue. So that's kind of what's coming up in like the immediate future. We got those long-term goals, of course, and such as well. But I'm the kind of person that likes to kind of adjust things as I go. So I don't make a lot of long-term goals. I have said though that if we somehow, by some miracle, manage to hit 8, oh, there's a giant 8. Cool. Sorry, I don't see those very often these days. If by some miracle we hit 8K by the end of the year, then I have somewhat jokingly but kind of pledged to do another stream of Hello Neighbor or some game like that maybe I'm not as fond of. So I guess that's kind of a thing you guys can quote me on later. And, you know, but we'll see what y'all want me to do for that. Point 4, Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee. Well, as you guys probably know, if you've been watching my streams at all, I've been playing Let's Go Eevee. Honestly, what really sold me on Eevee over Pikachu was just like, I don't mind Pikachu, but he's never been my favorite Pokemon. I'm not sure why, really. I guess it's because he's the main character of the anime, and I just felt like there were better Pokemon for that role or for that job or whatever. Like, he's cute, and I have no problem with him. I just think that there are other Pokemon which are more deserving of it. But Eevee, of course, is a great Pokemon. It has a lot of different evolutions and all that stuff. Has all that cool stuff. But of course, in this particular game, that doesn't matter. But what sold me on it was the moves, because while the partner Pikachu in Let's Go Pikachu can learn a few custom moves, which I think include a flying and water move, I believe. The Eevee can learn one for almost all of its evolutions, which gives it such a ridiculous ability to adapt to whatever you need it to do that I couldn't say no, because they're all really good. Like, each move has a guaranteed special effect. So it might not have quite the same impact as like what's it called? Zippy Zap that Chew has, because he's got, you know, a guaranteed crit priority move, which is pretty great. But, you know, he's got like there's a move for every situation with Eevee, and that was pretty cool for me. That, and I learned that you could still trade for Arcanine, and even though Growlithe is an exclusive of the other game, so I'm like, hey, can still get Arcanine, can get a Alolan Vulpix, and can have a huge like Swiss Army knife of moves. Yep, I'm done. I'm sold, and that's why I bought Eevee. Point 5, keep it short. How do I feel about Let's Go? If you'd asked me that before I started playing it, I would definitely have been like, I'm not quite sure if it's worth buying. Seems like kind of a gimmick just to bring in people from the Go franchise, or Go wing of things, I guess is a better way to put that. And that's still kind of how I feel, I guess, but I have been having a lot more fun with it than I thought that I would. The game is a lot more fleshed out. You know, it's not just nostalgia and cuteness. They've added in some extra events here and there, like adding Blue, like adding some meetings here and there with the Elite Four members, because I bumped into Lorelei next to the rock tunnel. You know, just things like that. Like they've added in a few twists and turns here and there. So for those of us who are returning fans of Red, Blue, and Yellow, you know, we can get surprised still here and there, which is a good idea. You know, it's good to keep things fresh for us. So that was definitely something. So honestly, I've been enjoying the game. It's more fun than I would have thought. More fun than I would have given it credit for. And overall, it's pretty good, I gotta say. 6. Name a channel smaller than myself that I think my audience would love. Ooh. I mean, I think I used Neckpunch last time. No, I think it was Neckpunch and Switch for this one last time around. I should watch my own videos more often and like remember what I even say, because I a channel smaller than me though. I guess Lightning Farron would be an excellent example of that. Claire is a very cool YouTuber who is much more skilled than I am at most video games. She's got a great community. She's a lot of fun. I'll post the link down below, and I'll try and put up a little thingy for you guys there. But the link will definitely be down below there, and at the end of the video. She's a very cool channel. Be sure to go check her out. Definitely nothing bad to say about her neck of the woods. Another great one actually would be Murphy's Law Gaming, which is more or less the same boat. Murphy's a really cool guy. Has a great community, and yeah, no, they're great people. They play a lot of games. They're kind of in the same neck of the woods as I do, I guess. Like Zelda, Pokemon, things like that. But we all have our own tastes and our own way of doing things, and that's definitely good. Really, that's why I like being part of the YouTube, the small streamer end of things on YouTube, because we all have our own little spin, which is cool. And 7 tagged a few people who I wouldn't mind seeing this. I'm gonna go ahead and say player, of course, Lightning Farron, Murphy's Law Gaming, and maybe the Ambiguous Gaming guys actually would not be a bad idea either, because those guys are a lot of fun as well. They're less PG than me, of course, but that's not a bad thing if that's what mouth please what you're looking for. So that kind of concludes the wants to battle part of the video. Again, thanks to Neckpunch for tagging me, and be sure to drop by and check him out as well, you guys. I'll have all the links to these cool people in the description down below, of course. For a general update video, though, I guess I've more or less covered it already, didn't I? I mentioned the Let's Play plans and all that good stuff. More possible Extreme Nuzlockes coming up. We have, I suppose I'll just mention what's the plan with Ark here, which is why I'm cruising around on this dragon. So this Friday coming up, January the 11th, at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, barring anything coming up and getting in the way of it, we'll be having a birthday stream for yours truly. It is my birthday. Comes around once a year, as these things typically do. The plan is to have a Matt versus the Ark challenge, where essentially I'm going to start from scratch, not with a big dragon here or with armor or anything like this stuff, just from scratch on this island map here, and I need to locate and tame a single Tyrannosaurus Rex before I end stream. Now I've got about 4 or 5 hours to do this, maybe 6 at most, depending on how long we want to go and do this for. And the T-Rex is not the most horrifying thing on the map, but it definitely is a good benchmark for a rushed challenge, because there's no way I'll be able to do it without at least trank arrows, which are not like a super early game. Well, I mean, they're kind of a level 25, I think, maybe level 30. So I will not be able to get those items right away. I'm gonna have to actually work my way up and build a small base, get some kind of foothold before I can even mount the attempt. And of course, if I die or am beset by raptors or troodons or other carnivores, my life can get quite a bit harder. So we'll have to find our way to I think what I might do even is set an extra requirement that the Rex must be of at least a certain level, like let's say like a level 100 or higher Rex, which might require me to actually spawn one in at some point, because if we conclude that there just isn't one on the map, that may require us to get creative. But I think that's a good benchmark to work off of, because level 10 Rex wouldn't be that hard. But level 100 or higher Rex, tamed by the end of the stream, is the challenge we'll be going with. So I hope to see you guys there. I hope you're excited. I mean, it's definitely a pretty cool game. I'm a huge fan of Ark personally. I don't play it as much as I'd like to these days, but I figured, we'll leave that all set up. For those of you who are interested in the exact specs of the server I'm playing on, it is a little bit easier than regular Ark, because of course regular Ark isn't exactly balanced super well towards one player. So I think I have I think it's ×2 experience gain. Taming is 10 times faster. Like it's essentially once the Rex is down, it will not be significantly hard to tame it, but it's the challenge of finding it, getting it knocked out, and then guarding it while it's taming that is going to be the main focus of the challenge. Of course, I'm open to ideas, so if you guys want to discuss any of these things on our Discord and help me fine-tune the challenge, then please join it. The link is down below, and we will figure all that out, and we'll see how we want to do. So I think that basically covers it for now, you guys. Just wanted to touch base. It's been a little while since I've done one of these. I hope to see you on some of our Let's Play content soon. And of course, we have our streams, Tuesday, Thursday evenings, Saturday and Sunday afternoons. And of course, I keep throwing in extra ones here and there as well. So it's definitely not too hard to find me around the place. And yeah, have yourselves an excellent Monday. And I'll see you guys tonight for Breath of the Wild, hopefully. And for now, I guess I'm MonsterMatt out. Stay monstrous, do something nice for yourself because you're worth it. And bye-bye.